Welcome back to the Game of Warriors. My name is SkullCrusher Boom Beach. I will be your host, unofficial esports caster, and participant in Group A. If this is your first time here, I'm going to redirect you to this video right here. Now, this video will explain and break down the rules, regulations, points, scoring, and points table. If you are returning from last week, let's get ready to bring the hammer down. Let's do this. Game of Warriors, Season 1, Week 2, Op 5, updated points table. But before we begin with that madness, let's take a quick recap and follow up at the end of Week 1. Some very close competition in the groups, but let's see how things start heating up at the beginning of Week 2 with updated points table from Week 2, Op 5. Group A starts off Week 2 with Bam Bam starting the rot with scoring 179 off the first hit in this group. He was on the 159 base, which was Commodore, and also gained 44 bonus points by not taking 4 landing crafts. Let's take a look at Funky Bam's hit on Commodore from Op 5. Funky Bam started things off with a barrage, and you might see an artillery coming out as well, clearing necessary mines surrounding that core. Now, we do have more mines along the right side. Whoa! Never mind, correction. Great gunboat energy management. We actually have mines being cleared up the middle here, which does save on the GBE there. Flare landing to the far right side of the beach there with 4 boats of warriors being deployed one after the other. Follow up with Private Bullet. Anchor on the machine gun under a 2-smoke drop as we then get ready for the second anchor to the mortar. Follow up 3, 4, 5, and 6 smoke drop. Shock launcher on the left there does actually slow down the rate of our warriors. We will regroup on the anchor under the coverage of smoke and a med kit. Follow up. Oh, shock launcher. Warriors peeking on the bottom of the smoke there. Very aggressive right there as we do anchor on the machine gun at approximately 9 o'clock of the core as those smokes get ready to expire. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Taunt and takes out the machine gun. Doesn't even flare the core. Keeping Bullet taunting all necessary splash damage defenses. Very aggressive follow-up flare to the core there. Bullet is in great positioning here. You've got the boom cannons, you've got the flamethrowers directly locked onto Bullet. Rocket launchers and machine guns are dealing damage to our remaining warriors here, but unbelievable gunboat energy management, an incredibly aggressive flare at the end there as Bullet does go down, and the warriors bring the core down. That was a beautiful 4 landing craft warrior hit on Commodore. Well done, Funky Bam. Well done. Followed by him was Lone Wolf, who ideally just needs the 3 points to guarantee his spot in Division 1 when Game of Warriors kicks off. Scoring 194 off his 210 Centaur takes him above Bam Bam. Let's take a look at Lone Wolf on Centaur here. Now, Centaur can be a little bit aggressive here at times, so we're just going to pause this for a moment there. Beautiful 2-smoke drop. You know we've probably got a high flag landing coming up here, but I just want to point out the fact that we've got multiple... No, I'm thinking Minotaur. Never mind, this is quite standard. I was going to say we're missing multiple rocket launchers. Actually, no, we're not. If anything, there's probably a few more rocket launchers than should be there. Normally, you have one kind of where that critter launcher is, kind of pretty much one in each of the 4 corners here, but we have got 5 of them just kind of tucked away there at the top right, approximately about 3 o'clock of the core and outwards here. But let's continue this as Lone Wolf starts things off here. 2 smoke, 3 smoke drop, and we do anchor, high flag anchor on the mortar there. Just want to follow up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that is full deployment. We got Lone Wolf full sending it here. So after the anchor on the mortar there, we will then follow up anchor on the boom cannon. Great smoke drops there. Warriors slightly peeking on the left and right. Follow up anchor directly to the critter launcher. I'm wondering if Lone Wolf is going to take out that critter launcher first before he does reflare, because that critter launcher will be, oh my god, he doesn't, he ignores it. Great job with the critter clearing the mines there. He's probably going to clear these surrounding mortars and rocket launchers and the flamethrower as well. Yep, Shock's coming out, pinning down the mortars there. Taunt does get the flamethrower as well. Follow-up actually does get the critter launcher there as well with the Shock. Great job flaring back, getting that separation from the critter launcher there, but we still have that pesky flamethrower at approximately 5-6 o'clock of the core there. Warriors realize that. They make quick notice of that, but it's that critter launcher that I'm getting worried of. We're going to highlight the range of that, but you know what? Those critter launchers, that singular critter launcher will very slowly start chipping away at the warriors, but look at the pace that Lone Wolf is going here. These warriors are absolutely melting this shield. The shield goes down, just one critter launcher, one sniper slowly chipping away here. That was beautiful execution from Lone Wolf on Centaur. Boom! Goes the dynamite. Let's see if Jabs has anything to say about this. Jabs comes in with a low point, which is generally a base about timing here. So before we do go on in and take a look at Jabs' hit here, I want to point out that we've got our first engraver sighting here since the Boom Beach January update here. So it does look like that Jabs is using armor here. 42% reduction here. Decreases the base damage per shot of enemy defenses by 100, but only up to 42% reduction here. Our first engraving sighting. Jabs is using armor. Let's take a look here. 73, we do have a full send. So look at that. We actually have Private Bullet coming out on that far left side here. I've got a feeling that Jabs is going to be clearing these 3 rocket launchers on the left there. We do have a barrage and a few artillery coming out around the power core there, clearing necessary mines, setting up our core rush here. I knew it. So we got that mid rocket launcher on the left side taken out. Jabs is now flaring up to the top rocket launcher. Beautiful critter box on the bottom RL there. Jabs Bullet does take out the top RL, and now Bullet is going for the gens. Are you kidding me? So you know what? Jabs is going to use Private Bullet here, not only to take out the 3 rocket launchers there. We have multiple cells up for farming here, but now we've got Private freaking Bullet in the back here, chipping away at the shield generators. This is absolutely amazing. There they are. The critters are farming. I was wondering if it was going to be warriors or if it was going to be critters that was going to be farming the power cells there, but Jabs has got 2 of those shield generators left. Critters are chipping away at those power cells. This is beautiful because every single one of those power cells that these critters are chipping away at, that's 3 more GBE being added to Jabs' bank here. Bullet is deep in the red as he does get ready to take out that final shield generator. The underbelly, the soft underbelly of the core has been exposed. The shield has been removed. Absolutely brilliant. Follow-up smoke on the CMO there as we do drop our 8 boats of warriors. Critter box there as the smoky critter to distract the CMO. Beautiful follow-up for smoke, core drop, for smoke, core drop, follow-up flare. Shocks coming everywhere. 6, 3, 9, and 12, and this was absolutely insane. I have never seen a low point solo done before with warriors. That was beautiful execution, Jabs, with Bullet, taking out the rocket launchers, taking out the shield generators, utilizing the critters for farming. Honestly, great time management, great gunboat energy management. Boom! Goes the dynamite. And then comes SkullCrusher. So I did have choice on op number 5 here, and I did choose a Blue Water, which was a shield generator base. The second choice was also a shield generator base, and the lowest force point honestly wasn't worth it with the fact that 3 of these guys already had solos. So I did go in with a full ascent here. We're talking 8 landing crafts. We've got warriors, we've got Bullet, and my engraving of choice here, increase your unit's movement and attack speed by 12%. Oh, that's right. I'm using Adrenaline. Let me know in the comments what your favorite engraving to use is, whether you're using warriors or not. Let's check it out. Now, this was a fun hit. This was a fun hit here. So we actually, we just sent it. We went right up the middle here. So that was an artillery coming out, clearing the boom mine on the right of the machine gun. Beautiful follow-up flare as we do anchor on the machine gun. Follow-up anchor as we do regroup on the flamethrower there. Force core smoke drop as we then reflare to the core here. And as those smokes get ready to expire, 1, 2, 3 shocks coming out, pretty much putting down the rocket launchers, shock launcher, and the machine guns and mortar that are closest to my warriors at approximately 3 to 6 o'clock here. And once that shield went down, we did have to follow up shock here. Bullet's taunt pulling in everything south of him, and you know what, a little bit rough, but considering what everybody else did in group A for op 5, I'm very happy with that. It would have been less of a difference if I would have hit any of the 2 other bases. Group B, Op 5. Group B is a very tight group. Players are all over the place. Hermione seems to have gone back to sleep as Harry picks up a non-solo, as well as Frank doing a Harry Potter 2 with another non-solo. Crusher picks up 171 and 3 points, moves him from bottom to second on the table, while Six picks up the 2 points and has his eyes on Division 1 as well. But it's far from over as it's a tight group. Dirty Harry, as you can see, moves to third and Frank to the bottom. Group C, Op 5. Moving on to Group C, Big Toe's luck of terrible bases continues with a 210 Alamo. He must be cursing the guys who roll the bases, maybe even Supercell, if you're allowed. I'm kidding, of course we're allowed. Fail for him, very unlucky for Toe. Rufus capitalizes and picks 3 points off his 184 base, which is a plus. But Trout also capitalizes by picking 2 points off his choice base, while Duck picks up 1 point from his 159 base. No changes on the table. Everyone in the same position from last op, but it's a tight fight for top spot and also a tight fight for the bottom spots too. Anything is possible. Moving into Group D, Op 5. Like Big Toe, Uffy has also been on the wrong end of the stick with the rolls. However, she picks up her first warrior solo, but that wasn't enough to pick her a point. She is finally off the mark with the solo. Come on, Uffy. P is picking up 3 points off his 210 base with 246. Some landing craft bonuses have been scored. Jas and Wolf just wow. 181 for Wolf and 180 for Jas. 2 points for Wolf and 1 point for Jas. Table-wise, Wolf and P swap places, most likely temporarily or not. Let's see, but it's a tight race and only 3 hits left. Jas has his eyes on Division 1 as well. Maybe a little too late for Uffy, though she is looking rubber-stamped for Division 4. However, she is someone who is highly feared in LOB, and it's only a matter of time for her picking these hits up, and you'll all surely and hopefully will hear her name again. That's all for today, ladies and gents. Thank you all for tuning in to Game of Warriors Op 5 updated points table. We'll see you all tomorrow for Op 6. Have a wonderful night.